Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me once again. This is an Aries read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this read and joining me for another one. Again, this is for Aries masculine, Aries feminine energies. I will be starting off with the healing energies cards as I've been doing the rest of the reads. I'm doing them pretty much alike, okay? Same cards, everything. For my returning viewers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for returning with me. And I appreciate everything, all your likes, comments, shares, whatever it may be. I am appreciative. I too am a work in progress on my own spiritual journey, as mentioned in the description. So now, let's go ahead and jump right into it again. This is masculine energies, feminine energies. It doesn't matter to me, okay? It's all about just energy. So let's go ahead and start. Universal energies. What messages do you have for the Aries that are watching, that need this message? What's the word? What's the message? What's the energy? What's the vibe? What's the message? Let it ride. What is this, the Aries that this may be resonating for? Aries that needs this message. What's the message for them? What's coming towards them? Or what's going on? What do they need to know? When I cut the deck, bottom card will be the overall energy, as I do, of the read. That's what's called or considered what crowns the read. Your goal, or should be a new direction, or something like that. You hear me say your person? Your person could be anyone in your energy, a parent, a child, a lover, a friend, whoever. You'll know if this resonates with you. And if you clicked on the read, possibly the title caught your attention. And that's why you're here. So, all those sending negative energy, negative vibe, evil eye, any type of spell or towards my way as the reader, I ask that it depart from me and return it back to the sender. And also depart from those Aries that are watching that are truly pure in heart and needs this message. Thank you so much, Spirit. There you go. Remember, whatever goes on in the read, it has a bearing on the message. That's why I play with the music in the background, get the vibe, get the energy flowing. The song Essence is on, Aries, so just focus on being who you are. Before I get into what it's saying, this is just the energy I'm picking up along with the song. Focus on your inner beauty, your true essence, who you are. Maybe someone is really recognizing the true essence within you. Alright, so as I already cut the deck, tap me in. Now, we have choice in the reverse. So maybe someone or you could be feeling like you really don't have a choice when it comes to a certain situation or matter in your life. You kind of possibly feel like your hands is tied. Or someone is not wanting you to choose something. When it's in the upright, and these are new cards, so I'm not familiar with these cards like that yet. I've only been having for like a week and a half or so. Anyway, it says, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So you're needing, and I got my candles here, energized, clarity, and tranquil. Putting it right there in front of clarity. Because you need to be clear on the choices that you're making in your life right now. Then another one that's behind it is release. So it's something you're needing to let go of. Release the negative energy, the negative people, whatever, people that make you feel like you don't have a choice to do something. And continue to think positive in your actions and in your dealings and whatever you're wanting or choosing to do. So I'm going to put 3 cards out here. Was it 3? I did it last time. Shit. 4. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm trying to see how I did the other reads because I do reads on TikTok too. So now, 2 of them came out so far. We have inner work. And again, this could be in regards to you seeing that this is your reading. Or it's gonna, as I pull more cards and different cards, it's gonna bring out other messages that could be having to deal with someone that you are involved with in your energy, okay? Ex-lover, or current lover, a friend, a family member, whoever. Now, inner work is here in the upright. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger, right? So, inner work is here. Outstanding. That's outstanding. You're doing the work, right? Maybe that's what you're wanting to do. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to work things out within yourself. Things that you know that you may have a weakness. Like it says, you want to turn your weaknesses into strengths, right? Then, but we have elevation in the reverse. So either you or someone in your energy is they're unable to elevate because they're not doing the inner work. They possibly seeing you the way you've transformed and changed because you've done the work, or that's where you're at. You're working. I feel like if this is you, Aries, you are working on things within yourself because you're tired of not elevating in a certain way. That's why you're choosing, and it's like you feel like you ain't got no choice but to do the work, right? That's why the choice in reverse is the overall energy. That way you can better shine your light, shining light. Now let me get two more for the Aries, Great Spirit Guide, Universal Energy. We got joy, right? Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is the greatest source of life. So, for whoever this for, again, you have some happy little things that brings joy to your life, whether it's a child or children, a pet, or someone close to you, your family members, whoever. It's the little things that you are really beginning to, or continuing to appreciate. Then we have vitality in the reverse. A lot of you are kind of drained. You could be going through a health issue. Somebody or something is draining you. Could be a job or whatever the case may be. But it's like you're trying to, again, you're doing the work, and maybe whatever it is that you're doing that is taking a lot of energy. But again, you feel like you have no choice but to really make some changes in your life, which could be a little draining, but you know that's what you want to do so that you can really elevate and receive that joy, which is wise that you're doing that, wisdom. And the song that's left off was outstanding, so that's good. Good job. So it's saying good job for whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish. Someone is so in love with you, and you feeling like you so in love with somebody. So now what I'm going to do is pull the shapeshifters. This is exactly how I did the other reads that I just posted a couple days ago for other signs. You could be a cross watcher. Welcome cross watchers. Cross watchers are anyone that you're not an Aries, but your person is, whoever you're involved with. So let's get more on this energy spirit. What's going on with the Aries? What's going on? What do they need to know at this present moment? Give us some more. Give us more on this energy for the Aries. Masculines, Aries, feminine energies. What's the deal? Like, choice is kind of coming like, yeah, somebody really feel like they ain't got no choice but to work on themselves. Because, maybe someone brought something to your attention that you need to work on. Or maybe you realize there's something about yourself you need to work on. Or again, this could be about somebody in your end. The story, the plot gets thicker as I go on. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Again, like I do, I always want to cut it. We have Fiona and the Unicorn in reverse, and I read these in reverses too. It says, the gift of sacred sight. Now that is in reverse, right? And I'll put that here with the elevation in reverse, and the joy. The way I line things up in my reads, um, it delivers certain messages, okay? Where I got this from, I don't know, this is just something a way I've just decided to spread. There's so many ways you can spread your cards to get a message, and depending on how you spread it, well, depends on what kind of message the Spirit gives you. Now, the gift of sacred sight. Someone is, you may have, how can I say, because everyone has the ability of intuition, but some people just don't use it. So someone is not really using their gift of sacred sight or their third eye chakra, their inner knowing. And this is what's causing them to not really elevate the way they need to, with this elevation in the reverse, okay? And the joy is like, you want to receive some type of joy when it comes to something, but it's like you're ignoring your intuition, which is draining. Vitality in the reverse. Then you have the golden phoenix. Something you thought finished bursts back into life. So it could be someone from your past. Again, we are in retrograde, where a lot of past people start popping back up in your lives. Alright, so now let's go ahead and spread 3 cards here. What's going on? What is this about? It's flipped over here. It says Miss Spiderweb. It says reconsider your alliances, make new connections. That's under the inner work. Okay? So right now it's like maybe you feel like the people you've been around, some ones you've been around, they haven't they causing you where you can't really get to where you're trying to go. Alright? So now Spirit could be saying, oh, this is something that you've been considering already. You're trying to reconsider your alliances, people that you're collaborating with, whether this is in job, if this is in business, maybe you reconsidering on trying to find another job because the last one didn't work out for you, or maybe you just feel like you haven't been earning enough money on that job, because we do have the word work here, even though this is pertaining to internal work, but that's part of it. If this is something that's spirit, your spirituality, or just in a literal sense, you want to continue. Part of you doing the inner work and soul searching and really going within. It takes you having to move around from certain people, right? See the music pause. You need to pause and really think on if these people are really for your highest gain. Alright, do this more for the air. Alright, good timing. Trying to get it. I'm happy. Alright, this flipped over here. Artemis of the Forest. That's in the reverse. Hold on. Sit down. Sit down. I get lonely. Sometimes you do have to be alone to do the work. That's the song. Got the R&B jams playing on Roku. So now, anyway, this Artemis of the Forest is in reverse. It says, now you are independent and free. So, someone is feeling like, yeah. And notice it's falling under the gift of sight in reverse. So you have to really listen to your intuition when it comes to the people that are around you or whatever collaboration and business you're doing, because it's just like you could be feeling, like I said, somebody feel like their hands tied. They don't really know how to set themselves free from something or someone or a group you could be part of. I don't know, but again, it's someone didn't see something coming or some shit. See, look, the Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. Somebody playing victim. You know what I'm saying? Endless regret, the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. That's behind I am a victim. So maybe you, again, this have to do with somebody in your past that you probably felt victimized by, or maybe they feeling that way about you. You know, you couldn't depend on them. They wasn't. I don't know. Let's get more because I'm gonna be clarifying in a second. There's one more card, please, for the Aries. So this could be resonating for him. We need to in the media world. This is flipped over in reverse. This is the mermaid in a pond, koi pond. Mermaid in a koi pond. And then in the reverse, it's in the reverse. But it says rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. So yeah, whoever, see, yeah, you feeling like, or whoever this is for, I'm just going to say, because if this is not you, remember someone in your energy. Okay, feeling like they really can't be who they are. They really can't be themselves and true selves. I remember at the beginning of this read, the song Essence was on. What did I say before I even pulled any cards? You gotta really be your true self, your true essence. Be who you are. Be who you are. And then this was flipped too, and it's in reverse. The black cat. Lost magic, atonement, rebalance. So yeah. Someone is feeling like they lost their magic, they lost their way of doing things. It's like, yeah, something ain't going right for somebody. It's really draining for someone with this vitality in the reverse. It's really, really draining for whoever this is. But you have to use wisdom as light as a feather, little Allen. Wisdom as light as a feather. Yeah, wisdom here twice. You put these here, that's, remember? Wisdom was here, right? So it'll be wise for you to really watch the people that you're collaborating with, that you possibly work around, you know what I'm saying, that could be coming to you about different things, which could be draining your energy, vitality. You see what I'm saying? I love this song. But yeah, let's get back to the message. So, my whole heart, it's going to take your whole heart, your whole being to get past something. You feel me? So now what I'm going to do, I'm taking these cards. Remember, these are 3 decks in one. I'm clarifying these. I'm not clarifying these at the top. Okay, this is how I'm doing the reads for this week. It's going to be different next time. Alright, Aries, let's continue on. You're focusing on your living arrangement, your monies, your shelter. Base chakra is at the bottom before I even shuffle, okay? So now, let's go ahead. Spirit guides, universal energies. Let's get some clarifications on the Miss Spiderweb. If you consider your alliances and connections for the Aries. We have the Artemis of the Forest in the reverse. It's now you are independent and free. That's in reverse. Like maybe you're living with certain people, or you still live at home with your parents, and or whatever. Maybe you feel like you can't really do what you want to do. You can't really, there's certain things that you really want to do. Maybe you like to drink or smoke. You can't really do that around them or around certain people, you know. Because again, remember we have about rediscover your individuality is in the reverse. So it's like you you're not able to be who you are around certain people. Is what I'm getting. So one more shuffle, then I'm gonna cut and go ahead and clarify. Somebody said they gave you their whole heart. That's how you feel. Look how that shuffle come up again. The base chakra again. So this has to do with your living arrangement. You feel like you can't really do certain things wherever it is that you're living. You Tired of them folks envying you for no fucking, well, it's always a reason. A lot of times it's just because something you possess that they hating ass don't possess within themselves. So they want to cause confusion for you. Imagine that. You see what I'm saying? That has to be put away. Death card, Scorpio. You could have been involved. You could have been involved with a Scorpio in your past. This is a Scorpio major arcana card, the death, transformation. Because of all the confusion and drama. So yeah, maybe this person, yeah, you see the truth about something. This Scorpio could be realizing something about you. And now either you or the Scorpio don't know what the fuck to do. Indecision. You don't know if you want to go back to this person because you're thinking, are you really going to elevate with that person again? Elevation is in reverse. So that is something, that you have to consider. Miss Spiderweb Spirit, reconsider your alliances, make new connections. What's that about for the Aries? It's funny how all this higher power in a reverse. Whoever these persons that you're around, let's just say with this higher power in the reverse, I'm not really, they're not really of the light. The things that they do is kind of dark, or they lack faith in the Most High, which is causing, that's why you're having to do this inner work, Aries, because it's like, and you have to reconsider your alliances because it's causing you where at times you're not really seeking the Most High. For somebody, someone is lacking a little faith in the Most High on how to come out of something, how to, scared to take a risk. New beginnings in reverse, the Fool card in reverse. Or whoever these alliances, these people that you collaborated with, it's a lot of shit they're doing is very careless, very reckless behavior. The Fool card in reverse. This has to do with something in the past or someone from your past. You see what I'm saying? Six of Cups in reverse. They was not true. Honesty in reverse. They're very dishonest. They didn't do shit by the book. Could have been a Libra. It's like the Justice card in reverse. You see what I'm saying? Somebody in your past, they just very deceitful. It was unrequited love. Ace of Cups in reverse. And for a lot of you, for some of you Aries, it's like you're starting new connections with people that's not really going anywhere like you were wanting to go. Now you are independent and free in the reverse. What is that spirit for the Aries? You can call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. You discover, now you're independent and free is in the reverse. Clarify that for the Aries. The T-bone steak. What we gonna do? Ain't that right, boo? True. All that glitters. So yeah, someone did not listen to their intuition when it comes to something, someone, or whatever the case is. Yeah. You could have felt like, or either you or your person could have felt like that this was what it was. All that glitters. You just was looking at the physical, not listening to your intuition. Now maybe you feel like you're having a hard time freeing yourself from these people, this person, this job, whatever the situation. It would be different for everybody. This is a general message for Aries. New life in a reverse. Like, you're unable to start this new life because this people is not, whatever it is, it's like you can't, I'm just feeling like you can't really be your true self around somebody. What is the mermaid in a koi pond? Rediscover your individuality in reverse for the Aries. And we can be friends. Alright? Yeah, you're making friends with certain people, and it's like you thinking that's what it is with all the glitters, and you're doing all this shit, draining your fucking energy or vitality in reverse. Somebody like when they call you Big Papa or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, cause that's the song, okay? I see some. What the fuck? All these cards came out. So now, Two of Swords is what turned over. Mental conflict. I told you, you're in conflict. Twos are about choices. Somebody that don't want you to make a certain choice, 'cause they know whatever choice you make, you will fucking elevate. That's why they're trying to stop you. But with this Two of Swords, this mental conflict, this is about refusing to see something. It's like stalemate. It's like, two choices, decisions, two paths. You know what I'm saying? You trying to figure out where to move, where to go, who to date, or whatever the fuck it is. It's draining you though. But it's like you're trying to rediscover your individuality. And like, yeah, it's causing you where you can't be your true self around somebody. Somebody's refusing to see something about themselves pertaining to you, which is causing you vitality in reverse, draining, right? And you trying to be fair. You trying to keep it real with these people, this person, this job, this boss. I don't know, this lover. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? With the light right here, sun, something was illuminated, and now somebody feel like they need to make something right when it comes to these alliances, these people you collaborating with. Three of Pentacles. You may feel like, well, your job that you working with, or whoever you could be in business with, perseverance in reverse is like, you don't feel like going no further with them. That's why the reconsider the alliances is here. You tired of that shit. They failed you. Something you feel is not going in your fucking favor is just causing bad fortune, wheel of fortune in reverse. You know what I'm saying? You putting all this time, energy, and effort, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and you ain't really seeing no motherfucking results. So releasing yourself. Or this is what you already fucking did, because you seen success. You was not getting any success in victory. It was just drama, chaos, and conflict. Whether this had to do with a past person or this is your situation now. We did see the Six of Cups, so, you know, this is past person. It's another story I'm picking up. This past person, you thought shit was sweet with this person. Maybe you was with the person before and you went back with them. You thought they did the inner work. You thought they changed with the inner work right here. But then when you went back to the motherfucker, they just dark, higher power in the reverse. That's why you like, nah, like, it ain't working out. You enjoyed being around this person. You had fun with this person with joy. This motherfucker is fucking draining. Vitality in reverse. You can't. You feel like this other person is not being who they are. They not being true to themselves. So now, because they don't know what the fuck they want to do to a source, they don't know the choice. Yeah, which is leaving you trying to make projected on you, where you don't know what you should do with it when it comes to them or the fucking situation. So now, I'm going to shuffle again, and I want to know what's the possible near future action or outcome for whoever the person that you're dealing with or whatever it is that you're dealing with that you got to reconsider your alliance. What's the possible near future action or outcome for the Aries person or whatever the situation is where they're having to reconsider their alliances, no longer collaborate with them because they're not elevating with this person. If everything's true, like that's the truth. Truth be told, I can't make this up. Don't judge a card by its cover, alright? Yeah, I got some fucked up cards here, but I ain't getting rid of them. Shit, they still powerful, baby. That's a sign. That's how this for somebody. Somebody just judging you by on the outside, not knowing how fucking powerful you truly are, right? Thinker. So the possible next future action or outcome for whoever this person that you could have been involved with. I picked up Taurus, picked up Virgo, and I picked up Scorpio. This person, now their action or outcome, they thinking about something. What the fuck they thinking about? They go to Scorpio card again, death in reverse. They thinking. But they not really, they resisting change. Death in reverse is like resisting change, unable to transform, not doing what they need to do to transform and change, but they want a rebirth. You know what I'm saying? This person feel like you took them for granted with gratitude in reverse, or you feeling like they take you for granted. It was just all, to me, they got this person all in their emotions. It's their action and outcome. This is someone that you have sexual attraction to, and vice versa with the sacral chakra, right? But it's like either you or that person is feeling like they're really lacking something. They're lacking confidence. Self-esteem in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You know, they really lack confidence in themselves. They something that has to do with money. Somebody need to get their money up. So now, what's the obstacle for the Aries? What's the main obstacle right now for the Aries that this could be resonating with? What's the obstacle? That's too many cards, Spirit. I'm not turning over none of them. What's the obstacle for the Aries, masculine Aries, feminine energy? What's their obstacle, the biggest obstacle right now? Guilt. The biggest obstacle is guilt, Aries. Something you feel guilty about. That could have to do with something in the dark. Power in reverse. They say that's the truth. Truth is, again, some kind of new life you didn't receive, or you feel guilty because something came to light, something, the truth, some type of truth was exposed. And now, you know, between worlds and reverse is like, you're no longer between worlds. You know what it is that you did. You know what it is that this person did or whatever. And now somebody wants forgiveness. And it's going to take courage to either speak about something. Yeah, some got real. Human reverse. Yeah, something is really bothering. Whatever the case is, that's your obstacle. I said, what is the Aries' biggest obstacle? It says guilt. Something you feel guilty about. That could have happened in the past. Alright? So now the last Whispers of Healing deck. What is the advice? What is the advice and a suggestion for the Aries going forward? What is the advice and a suggestion for them going forward, especially if they're feeling guilty about something? Maybe that's why you feel guilty, because you feel like what you did, that wasn't true, that wasn't real of you. Maybe felt like, or maybe this is how you feeling about somebody. But hey, when I ask what's the biggest obstacle for Aries themselves, you see it right there. Guilt is here. Alright, so the advice and a suggestion for the Aries moving forward is you need to look out for your well-being. You may need to see a doctor. You need to get a checkup, or you know, if it's not physical, it could be mental. Your mental and emotional well-being is kind of fucked right now. You're battling, you know what they say, battling demons, or you're battling different things that happened in the past. You're still trying to get over it. So the advice is to really look out for your well-being. And if that's going to take, part of it is going to take you doing the inner work, and you looking out for your well-being is going to also take you rediscovering your alliances. You know what I'm saying? So well-being is here. Okay? And and as you're working on yourself and you're looking out for your well-being, guardian, you have to protect your energy, protect yourself from certain people. If you're involved with someone sexually, it don't matter if you're a man with man, woman with woman, or man with woman, whatever how you get down sexually. Spirit is saying that as you need to use protection. Don't just be going in there. Because well-being and guardian, what the fuck you get out of that? You see what I'm saying? Strength in reverse is going to cause you to be weaker. You may contract something that you don't want from this Scorpio. Transform, it don't have to be, I'm just saying, the transformation. Remember that card. But look out for your well-being. Protect yourself in all matters, all ways, in order for you to transform. Okay? And so that's the message, Aries. If you like the message, you like my vibe, you like my style, and you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please, baby. Please. 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 It's just like music. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.